We're live. Okay, perfect. Greetings, everybody. Greetings, Gobe Tradehouse. Man, we are super excited to have everybody online right now. This is the foundation. This is the foundation of Gobe. We have a lot of our knights. We have a lot of our nobles on right now. We have our bishops on. We have a lot of newly promoted founders on right now. But we're very excited to have everybody on the call. I know we got a lot of new members on the call. All right, we've had a lot of activity inside of our organization today, especially with the promotions that's going on. Look, guys, we wanted to throw this call because, as you know, some of the movements that were made, we wanted to finally introduce everybody to some powerful entrepreneurs, some powerful men that we have a ton of respect for, that we've been looking at online for a long time. One of them, by the name of Ray Arnold, we've been working with for many years inside of this industry. All right. So these two men, all right, are making tremendous amount of money in the program. All right. Speaking of Mr. Ray Arnold, who's actually a legend, he recently got promoted to legend inside of Tradera and on a fast track to Legend 200. All right. And also our brother Oscar, who just got promoted to Emperor. Guys, you don't understand how powerful this is. Okay. These young men are creating generational wealth for their families inside of this program. So if anything that we need to know and see, that it is a possibility for us. And the fact that they are inside of our upline, all right, and they're going to be able to help us directly and teach us how they did it by practicing digital real estate, all right, but also mastering the art of sales and promoting and knowing this product. Man, we're excited to have these two gentlemen online right now to introduce themselves to Gobe Tradehouse, because as we know, Gobe Tradehouse is the next legend organization, right? So without further ado, I do want to, I know these guys are on a on a short time frame because there's a major event going on in Atlanta right now. So Ray Arnold, Ray, are you on right now, brother?
Yeah, I'm on. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ray, how you doing today, brother?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great today, getting prepared for, like you said, we have a massive event going on right now. I'm just glad to be back Gobe affiliated, man. You know, we partnered back up and what was it, into 2014?
2014, 2015. Yes, sir. Ray, we wanted to put you on this call, man, to, of course, reintroduce yourself. As you know, there's a lot of new faces. We have a few core people of Gobe who were with us from back in the day, but right now, everybody's totally brand new. We got a lot of excited young people, a lot of excited entrepreneurs inside this business. Ray, I know you recently hit legend. How did you go on your path? And, what's kind of your story to your path to legend inside of Tradera? And maybe some nuggets, some updates for everybody inside of our group about Tradera. Where is it going?
Well, when I started Tradera, actually the crazy thing is I started January. I was on the day one of a 10-day trip. So this was the last thing I was thinking about at the time. But I kept getting the call, hey, do this, do this, do this. So I looked at it like it's $99. If the trade alerts are half as good as what they say, I should make more than $99 a week. So that's how I rationalized the opportunity. And I would say a couple of weeks in, because I was out of town for a little while, I actually started using the services, because at that point it was coming on time to pay, and I got great results myself. So I called the first person I called was Gobe. One of my friends, I said, look, take a look at this. I know you trade. I think the results is pretty sweet. I just been demoing it out, but see what you think about it. That was on February 11th. And the next day he calls me back and he's like, yo, I just hit on my demo account. I think I'm about to go live. I'm like, well, look, this is day one. You're about to go live. Yeah. We've only, I'm on day 2 or 3. You're on day 1 or whatever. But the next day, man,
Hey, Ray, did we lose you?
I think, Ray, you kind of cut out. I think you're still there, though. Absolutely.
We're going through a tunnel or something.
Okay. Ray, try to speak if you're on. I see you're still there. Maybe you just got the connection cut out.
I probably got to exit or come back in, one of the two, you know.
Okay, yeah, no problem, no problem. Ray, whenever you can get back in, try to unmute yourself and try to come back in. For some reason, you cut out for a moment. All right. So I know you said, Carlos, you want to introduce Oscar, and then maybe Ray will come back on and piggyback off of Oscar. So go ahead, Oscar. You go ahead, Carlos.
Yeah, man. So, I got the pleasure of meeting Oscar. That's one of the first things I did whenever I went to Tampa. I was reaching out to Ray, and first thing that Ray told me was that you got to go meet Oscar. So he gave me Oscar's number. So Oscar was actually the first person that I ran into. All right, look, it looks like Ray got back on. Ray, you back on?
Yeah, I'm back on. I don't know how I got kicked off. I think I walked in and my Wi-Fi cut on, and I think
All
they
right,
kind of.
go ahead. You could pick back up, man, and then I'll take care of Oscar when you come back.
Okay, well, just to make a long story short, we literally were smiling ear to ear on FaceTime. Like, everybody's going to want to do this. It's so super simple, and it's also affordable, and the biggest thing is, like, people probably thought we got off to a fast start, but we didn't. When we started, for the first 30 days, it was just me and Gobe, that were only people bringing anybody into the organization. I was still a bishop in March. I was a bishop, in March or whatever, and even with the few setbacks we had, the majority of I would say my core squad, we stayed focused, because we seen the vision, we seen the product, we seen what it has to offer. And as far as the future is concerned, a lot of us joined this company pretty early, and some of the things that they're doing now, I mean, it's just completely different from what we had access to before, So I would say I see this company definitely. It's already $1 million company, right? But I see this company as something that's going to transform the trading industry and is going to get more people exposed to Forex. I can tell you that right now, because first, it's affordable. Second, it works, right? And three, it's kind of fun, So
Absolutely,
hey.
absolutely, man, and and also, Ray, I know you guys have a huge event going on in Atlanta right now. You got Megan Lynch out there, and amongst other leaders. What you guys got going out there in Atlanta as far as this huge event going on for Tradera?
Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad you asked. We're starting tonight with the presentation, so everybody can bring their guests and be exposed to the opportunity. That's one thing we have not been able to do over the last, I would say, 8 months because of COVID. But now that we can finally, start putting things together, we want to really build the culture, and that's the goal from this weekend, is build our company's culture, and then also, be able to help people out personally, because it's one thing, being on Zoom and being over the phone, but it's another thing in person, and I think with our last company trip, I think Carlos kind of felt that energy, and that energy, it's like fuel, it's like gasoline to the fire, I mean, it can do so much for you. But anyways, presentation tonight, we have all day training tomorrow from 10 to 4. Tomorrow night, we're going to party, we're going to go out. And then for the people who are still in town on Sunday, we're going to have a leadership mastermind and brunch.
Man,
it's going to be a busy weekend.
The crazy thing is, all of this during this pandemic, we have really grown Tradera essentially online. We haven't done any home meetings. We haven't done any major events like this. So this is kind of like this is a really special moment at Tradera, because if I'm not mistaken, they're going to start doing events and stuff like that. So to see that the business have grown to over 60,000 members purely online, imagine what's about to happen now, right? Imagine what's about to happen now. So Ray, did you have anything else to say before we close out with you, brother? Anything else you need to say to the people?
No, I'll try to stay on as long as I can, but the main thing is just what's to come, because you know, sometimes we get so sidetracked in what's going on right now. But you guys, so many things are going on behind the scenes to improve this company. Every week we're getting updates. I think I didn't check my email, but I think Kenny said we just got an update, right? You know, moving around now, I'll let you know, go ahead and explain what that update is. But every week we're doing something. This company's doing something to get better and improve. And the Trade Academy is about to transform as well. You know, I can't spoil the information on that, but just know that every week we're going to be getting better and better and better. So you can expect that from the company.
That's powerful, man. And I can't let you go without asking about that Rolex I saw on your top. So that is so cool, bro.
Yeah, I had Easton text me today and he said, what watch do you want? And you know, I can't tell him a watch until I can figure out which is the most expensive one, you know. So I had to go to the store to figure out which is the most expensive one that they're giving out. And I had to pick that one. So the good thing about it, it's free. You know, I know everybody has a Rolex, but this one's free. And the only bad thing about it is you can't customize it unless you customize it yourself. So they're not gonna customize it. But as I said before, it's a Rolex and it is free. So it's a $20,000 watch.
It is
Just so
free.
you guys
And
know.
I saw that price tag. So, you know, that's a nice price tag on that Rolex. So, you know, congratulations, man. You deserve it. And I just want to personally say, on behalf of Gobe Tradehouse, thank you for your participation on the digital real estate and helping with the promotions. And thank you for everything that you're doing for us and inspiring us as young entrepreneurs to get to legend. All right. So we appreciate that, brother. We definitely appreciate that. And thank you so much. I'm going to pass it to Carlos so he can do his thing.
Yeah, man, I appreciate all y'all's time. You know, as far as with Ray, my first time actually hanging out with Ray back in the day was when we went on our cruise. And I had a blast on that cruise with Ray, you know. So we definitely had a lot of fun. We built a relationship. Since then, we kept in touch, you know. So we all kept in touch and we realized that we were all cut out of the same cloth, you know. So like I was telling y'all earlier, I ended up going to Tampa and, you know, I'm communicating with Ray, you know, the whole time. And finally Ray was like, hey, look, I'm out. I'm going to go pick up my girl. I need you to hit up my boy, Oscar. So I hit up Oscar and Oscar was actually the first point of contact when I got there. You know, so when I met Easton and I met, what's his name? Cody real quick. And then I met Oscar, you know. Oh, and I was also keeping in touch with Brandon Stringer, you know. So I was like, I knew Stringer was over there. So I was like, man, let me hit him up real quick, you know. So man, I built a relationship with these guys while we were out there. And that's the powerful thing about going out to these trips. That's why it's very important for us as a group, as a unit, that on the next trip, we all go out together, you know? So while we were out there, you know, I built a relationship with Oscar, and man, one of the most humble guys I've ever met, you know, and to my surprise, I didn't know Oscar's rank during that time. And next thing you know, we're sitting down, it's me, Jasmine, Brandon, and Oscar. And I was like, hey, man, what's your rank, Oscar? Oh, man, I'm a king. I'm like, it's one of those real moments where it's like, all right, you know, as a person in this business, that's $5,000 a week. And I'm like, all right, man. And then we worked everything out. One thing that we wanted to do is that Ray, myself, and the whole Gobe squad, we were in two different parts of branches. So while we were out there, worked everything out. And Ray went ahead and worked his magic because Ray's got that magic, you know, he's got that sauce. And next thing you know, before you know it, you know, Gobe is now officially part of the organization with Ray, just like we always wanted. So when people say that you can call stuff into existence, you can call it into existence, you know. So without a further ado, I want to go ahead and bring up Mr. Emperor, you know, into the building. What's up, Oscar, man? Go ahead.
What up, Carlos?
Man, what's up, man? What's up?
How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
Nah, man, better than amazing, man. I feel very humble though, you know, just the fact that, you know, the relationship that we have and what's about to be created based off of what we're doing, you know, this week alone, I do want to tell the organization that if it wasn't for Oscar, you know, digital real estate wouldn't have happened this week. But sure enough, Oscar went ahead and did his due diligence. So I want to thank you for that. It's
Hey, bro. Anytime. I want to give it back first to, you know, Kenny and Carlos, you know, because you guys are amazing leaders. You know, you guys that are on his team, you guys are very lucky to have people. You know, we don't like to say uplines, right? You want to say leaders, you know, people who are leading the charge like them, because they really care about you. They talk about you guys all the time. Like, it's my team first, my team first. So you guys are definitely in the right organization, and I'm blessed to be partnering with you guys. Like, I'm excited about that, you know, because y'all are already killing it. Y'all doing numbers, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how y'all move, and I love it. You know what I mean? So, you know, as well as I want to give it back to Ray too. Shout out to Ray. You know what I'm saying? He's been a major help in this whole thing. You know, he's a connector. That's what I call Ray. He's the plug. You know what I mean? So without Ray, you know, we wouldn't be here in this situation right now as well. You know, me personally. So, you know, thank you to Ray. And I want to say shout out to y'all. You know, I know you guys haven't had a chance to talk to me yet. I haven't had a chance to connect with you guys, but I'm here for you guys. Whatever you guys need, just know that, you know, like he said, Carlos said, I'm making 50,000 a month, but I know where I come from. I know where I'm from, right? You know, I'm from the projects. I know who I am as a person. So I don't let that income ever, you know, ever get to my head at all. So I want you guys to know that you guys can reach out to me at any time. You know what I mean? You got, if you need my help, you know, so that way, you know, you don't have to feel like I'm too busy or I might be too busy or whatever. Never. Just let me know. If I can't get to you right away, I'm definitely going to get back to you. But, you know, this journey with Tradera has been amazing. Let me take that back. I know I was going to make this kind of income in my life. I already knew it. You know, I had that belief. You have to have that belief as well. If you don't have that belief inside of yourself, if you don't know and you don't have that vision, you will never make it. It first starts with a belief. So yes, I knew I would make this kind of income, but I didn't know it would happen this fast, right? You know, this opportunity that we have here for $99. How can you turn $99 into $50,000 a month, right? I turned $99 into being able to tell my mom to sit down. There's nowhere else in the world we can do that. You know, I tell people all the time, tell me a place where you can start your own business for 99, right? Tell me a place where you can start your own business for 99. It's not happening. Ray turned 99 to $100,000 a month, right? And besides that, the platform that we have, the educational platform that we have is A1, right? The services that we have is A1. And I'm excited to be partnering with the CEOs because they listen. They actually care about what we have in store. So whatever you're going through in life, whatever you're going through in business, whatever you're going through overall right now, just stay focused, have your blinders on, and know that we're moving forward. We're not moving to the right. We're not moving to the left. We're moving strictly forward because this is life changing. When you show this opportunity to somebody and they look at it, they're like, wow, this is amazing. Like, I compare it, you know, just to let you guys know, I compare it to college all the time. A price of a textbook is about $200, $300, $400 for a college textbook. And then when you sell it back to them, you're getting $25, $50 out of the money you spent. For the price of less than the price of a textbook, a college textbook, we have this opportunity to learn in the financial markets, to learn independence, to be able to make money whenever we want to, at any time that we want to, and an opportunity to make money and put other people in a position. I tell you this, when people come to you with solutions, right, in the world, when people come to you with problems, if somebody comes to you with a solution, I listen. You listen. I tell people all the time, if you're gonna come to me with a problem, I need 3 solutions, right? So I appreciate people like, you know, Kenny, people like Carlos, people like Ray. These guys find solutions to problems, right? So, you know, with that being said, like, I'm all in with Tradera. I want to let you guys know where I stand. I'm all in with Tradera because I see the vision. I know exactly what the CEOs are doing in the background. Look at all the improvements that we've been. Look at what's going on. Look where we came from. Look where we are. And now imagine where we're going. This is a legacy company. We're all reaching icon, right? Whoever doesn't want to be here, all that it means is that they won't be icon. And that's a fact, guys. And just know I'm here no matter what. Whatever you guys need, I'm here 100%. All right?
Yeah, let me ask you something, Oscar. The feeling that you got when you first hit Prince, when you then hit King, and then the feeling that you got when you hit Emperor, because obviously Legend is out the way, that's coming. Obviously, yeah. 100's on the way, but I want to know at that moment, maybe it was surreal for a little bit, but eventually when it sunk in and you realized you realized the reality of it. What were your first thoughts, you know, within that time?
So I'm gonna start at Prince because you said Prince, right? And you know, I've made $10,000, before in a month. I've made $40,000 in a month before, doing CPA marketing and other things like drop shipping and stuff like that. But it's never been consistent. There's something different when it comes to residual income, right? And it's something different when you reach that plateau of 10,000. Your vision shows you that you can make $100,000 a month now, right? And $100,000 a year was the goal until $100,000 a month now became the goal, right? And now we're at $1 million a month with this vision, right? But before, when I was at 10,000, it just showed me that I'm here at 10,000. I can make it to $100,000 a month. And it brought me back to the first time when I had the vision of this industry of network marketing, of retiring my mom. I remember some of you guys, you might know this guy, Darren Fryer, and he was my first upline in the company. And I remember him talking to us, and I was at the W, a nice hotel in Miami. I'm at the W and I'm looking at this view. I've never seen things like this before. And he was speaking to me. That day, that was in 2014. That day I started crying. I cried that day because I knew that this was going to be this movement, right? Network marketing was going to be the tool to allow me to help my family and to retire my mom and to really, cause impact. My father's from the Dominican Republic. He got deported when I was 3. I have family members there that are, that are struggling. And I knew that at that moment, this was the opportunity to help me take care of them. So when I hit 10K, I rewinded myself back to that moment, and I felt all of the same emotions from that day. And like I said, I made more than $10,000 in a month before, but it hit different when I hit that rank of Prince. It's just like all of my desires, all of my dreams, all of my goals felt like they were right in hand's reach. It felt like it was right here for me. So I tell you this, I cried. Let you guys know, I shed a couple tears that day. It really, and it wasn't, of course it was happiness and it was emotions of knowing that I'm going to be able to take care of my family. That's all it was. It's just like, it was like, I've been through a lot, right? And this is just the beginning step, 10,000, right? I want you guys to know, $10,000 a month is not the goal. Just know that we're even surpassing $1 million a month. That's the goal. We have to have that mindset, right? But I'm grateful and appreciative of the $10,000 a month. So I cried that day. Literally cried that day because I seen everything coming into fruition that I've been working for all these years, right? When I hit $20,000 a month, I didn't cry, right? And it's, even though it's more than 10,000, you would think that you'll cry again, but I didn't. I only cried at 10,000 because I just knew that 100,000 was coming. I just knew that everything else was coming. So that day was just real emotional. At 20,000, I felt inspired even more, right? And of course, $5,000 a week, that doesn't hurt at all. That feels really good, right? And I'm ready to cry at Prince. That's a fact, bro, because it just shows the possibilities. It shows what's gonna happen, and at $50,000 a month, when I found out about that, I was sitting, I didn't cry, what I'm saying? I didn't cry, but I sat with my mom and I sat with my best friend at dinner in Tampa. When we got a chance to go to Tampa, and at that moment, I started crying in front of them. You know what I mean? Because I was like, man, this even realer, like $12,500 a week. Like, people don't even make that in a year. I was working at McDonald's. I didn't make $12,500 in a year. So, seeing my family right in front of me, and my best friend and my mom, that dropped some tears. And they was like, you okay? I'm like, yes, I'm happy. I'm just happy. Like I'm so happy and grateful right now. So, those were the emotions that were running through me. It's hard for a grown man to tell other grown men that they cried, but I did. I just got to be transparent, honest. And that's one thing about this business. You're going to build it to the top as long as you remain transparent, honest what you're doing. You believe in what you're doing. You're going to reach all of the goals that you want to achieve and all the things that you desire. So, those were my emotions, man. Gratitude, being happy for life, being emotional and crying because I can change my family situations and I see the vision, man. $1 million a month, I kind of whole family. That's how I feel.
Man, that's powerful, man. I think one of the most powerful things that we have is obviously our circle. Ray, you, Brandon, Kenny, myself, and all the other people that are starting to see the light, because obviously this is something that they've never visioned before. Like, you just got back from Thailand. You just got back from hanging around with some tigers, so I know life is supposed to happen for each and every one of us. And it's just a matter of time for everybody to reach it, man. So I want to thank you for getting on this call. You know, one thing that I can say about the organization is that we're sticking together no matter what. You know, Kenny, myself, you know, and let me see, let me everybody. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Let me show everybody out. All right. All right. All right. Well, anyway, so back to it. All right. Well, what I want to go ahead and do now, I'm gonna hand it back over to Kenny. But if I could go ahead and get Brandon Stringer on the line. Mr. Brandon, are you on the line, sir?
Yeah, y'all can hear me?
Hear you loud and clear, Mr. Stringer.
Yeah, how you doing, Brandon?
I'm good, man. How y'all doing, man?
Brother, how's it going?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Look, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Every time I get on the call, I get that much more pumped up.
Yeah,
That's why, guys, we got to get in the habit of building culture through these calls, because I want to put a fire below, guys, if you more pumped up right now from this call than you were before you got on this call. And I want you to understand, guys, this is so important. Guys, I got pumped up from hearing everyone's story. Now I already knew their story, but just hearing it again. You know, for one, shout out to from Ray and Oscar for even putting me on, man. I ain't like I was stubborn when I first came out. I was like, man, I ain't about to join, man. I thought I seen them rank up. And then you ever seen someone, you ever told a friend no, and they keep making more money? It's like, damn, they're gonna do this without me. I might as well do it with them. So, you know, I'm definitely like super excited, guys, with working with you guys. I'm looking forward to like really just launching you guys. And like you said, look, people who want to rock what's gonna rock with us. People gonna see our vision. And I want to say one thing, guys. I love what Carlos said about I love the digital real estate, because that's what I tell people. I love network marketing because it's literally like real estate. It's one of the most valuable spots that you can pick. I always tell people, look, when I join network marketing, my first 3 spots is gonna be the one. That's the most valuable property in the world. You really need to be paying me to get in that part of the property, honestly. Like that's why you have to come your friends. You can't get your first 3 spots. You need to let them know, look, you lucky that you're gonna get these 3 spots, because these 3 spots is the most valuable spots in the world. I'm 3 people from making my cell phone bill residually. I'm 3 people away from my rent being my residual bills getting paid by my residual income. I'm 3 people away from my residual income paying for my lifestyle. I'm 3 people away from a 7-figure income. Guys, we're literally 3 people away. So when people tell me all the time, like, man, I can't, what about the people who don't join? Look, I don't need but 3 people. I need 1 person in my first leg, 1 person in my second leg, 1 person in my third leg. Why we worry about anything else? But guess what? Because look, guess what? When I find my 3 people that's going to see value in the property, the digital property that I just gave them, they're going to find 3 people, and we're going to go through the motions. They're going to find 3 people who see value in their 3 spots. Now we got 12. Now we're making $600 a month. Then they're going to find value 3 levels down. Now you're making $1,000 a month. 4th level down, now you're making $2,000 a month. 5th level down, you're almost 6 figures. See, guys, if we start realizing how the value behind our digital assets, then we're going to stop being worried about the people who can't see the value of that asset. You can't be a millionaire with someone who doesn't have $1 million mindset. People who associate failures with losing. Failing depends on the person. My failures is my experience. For many, it might be their downfall. For me, it's my experience. I would not be who I am today in relationships and friends and business without failing, because I failed early, failed often, and failed forward. And see, if we spend so much time trying to avoid failure, you become a failure. The worst kind of failure you can be is ignorant. And the only way you can be ignorant is the lack of failing, because I never met a successful person that's ever failed. So I want to leave you out with some things. For one, I want you to understand that failing is a part of the process. And if you fall in love with the journey and just looking forward to the result, you're not going to be tripping when we go through these up and downs. But guess what? Just like I love those retracements before I get in, I understand retracements is a part of the game. It's just like in life. You're going to go up, you're going to go down a little bit, then it's going to have a continuous movement. And if you realize that, guys, we can start spending so much time. Like, look, when bad things happen, I expect it, because I understand retracements happens before the returns. Ain't no such thing as a market that keeps going up. We got to have a retracement. That's just how life works. Forex works like life. So if we treat our business like a business, and we understand that we don't need but 3 people. Guys, I'm 3 people from hitting icon. I'm 3 people. Someone quit. Okay, cool. I'm still 3 people from my icon. When I found those 3 people, now they're 3 people from my icon. And it's gonna keep doing like a domino effect. So we gotta spend more time understanding the value of our 3 spots and understanding our value. And I promise you guys, we're gonna change the game because there are 2 ways we're creating wealth. Number 1 is we're teaching people a skill set that they can multiply their money. Guys, I literally be at the restaurant and I print money. Like this literally is printing money. Like I literally print the money, go take a trade, print it, spend it. Number 2 is this is the only situation where we have group economic digital wealth, where we can group create group wealth through group economics. Because after I get my 3 people who see the value in my real estate, I'm going to help people find value in your real estate. But here's the thing, guys. I used to have people always asking me, like, Carl, you ever heard someone asking me, look, you got someone for me? And then they done nothing the whole time?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, no doubt.
So this is a simple question I ask people. And this I'm going to ask y'all this. Y'all don't have to answer. Just ask this in your heart. Would you put someone under you? And if you don't, if you gotta be hesitant, then you gotta step up your value, because your real estate is only as valuable as you. You can't. I gotta see value in your 3 spots to want to put someone under you. I'm not gonna sell someone. I'm trying to sell some bad property. So if you're a type of person that I know can help this person, that's in the trenches, that's ready to go and understand that who I put under you, you need to help with them. You are a valuable asset. You are a valuable digital property. You have some very good property. We're not in the slums. We're in some luxury. We reconstructing, but and like I'm saying, that's the other thing, we can reconstruct. So there's nothing wrong with. Look, if you've been kind of BSing at the end of the day, my name's Brian Stringer, so I know about BSing. But if we're going to like stick on these guys, you gotta understand that you gotta make your digital assets as valuable as it is, and you gotta understand the value behind yourself. But you gotta treat this business not like the rank you are, but the rank you want to be. So you want to be icon, you gotta do icon work. If you want to be free, you're gonna do free work. The question, I want you to put in the chat box, what rank you gonna be in the next 90 days? That's kind of work you gotta do right now. I want to hit icon in the next 90 days, so I'm gonna do icon type of work. Carlos, what you gonna do?
I mean, you already know I'm gonna hit icon, man. I'm going
exactly. So Carlos doing icon type of work. That's why he got you on this call. Guys, we're in group economic wealth, and the only way we're gonna have this. That means that as a group, we're going to be economically inclined to win. But the only way we can do that is by working together. Now, guess what? We only need 3, so we're gonna do it with or without you. Now, I would love to do it with you, but I'm not gonna beg to do it with you, because I will do it without you also. So I'm looking forward to working with you guys. We definitely gonna grow this thing, Bishop. So then you gotta do some Bishop work. Whatever you're gonna do in 90 days, that's what you're gonna be doing right now. So when I say grind in 90 days, I don't mean we're quitting in 90 days. I mean the effort you need to be putting in the work now for the rank you want to be in 90 days. So in 90 days, you're gonna be, let's say that you hit Bishop. Now you're gonna be doing Prince work. Because in the next 90 days, so every 90 days, you're gonna be acting like a different rank. You're gonna be the rank now before you get there. Imagine, I want you to do this. I want you to tell yourself that rank is guaranteed based off the efforts you put in. But you don't put no effort in it. Like, look, action plus belief equals results. But you have a lack of result. If you have a lack of action or you have a lack of belief, it equals no results. Life is a formula, guys. That's all it is. Life is a formula. Value, like this is how most people work, and this is how you can educate people. This is how I close people. First of all, I tell people this is why most people close people in Forex. One is you're telling people about Forex, and they don't even know how to profit in Forex. They don't even understand what Forex even is. And now it sounds too good to be true. There's 2 things that help people understand Forex, and I keep it very simple. 1, I help them understand why Forex exists. Now it makes it real. And number 2, and we'll do a call over it later. I just want you. I'm about to start doing some crazy calls. So this is the tip of the iceberg. We about to go in. I was telling Carlos, look, man, I'm about to do some crazy calls. I'm about to put some people on. So I want you some fire. Y'all trying to put some people. Y'all trying to get put on. We ain't putting the fire up. So number 2 is I show people how profit works, because the thing, my closing statement when I talk to someone after 2 minutes of talking to them, because I'm not going to how to trade Forex, is they understand pips. And I ask them after they understand pips, I was like, man, what is the dollar amount that you need per pip to change your life? Now we're having a whole different conversation. That's like, man, $10 times 250 pips will change my life. I said, oh, cool. Do you agree that you need to learn how to make 250 pips first? Do you agree that while you're learning, you can copy and paste someone else's trades who's already done it while you're learning? Yeah, I would love that. How much that cost? $99. That's it. Now they see that's it. But if you have if that person's lack of educated, they don't understand how something works to a basic level, they're not going to want to do it. Oh, learn Forex. Well, everyone tells me to learn Forex, but I don't know what the heck it is. Is it a pyramid scheme? Some people don't even realize you can't profit off Forex without referring people because they don't understand what Forex even is. That's how you know people are doing it wrong. You got to educate people, guys. If you don't educate people, they're going to be ignorant. So when you get ignorant responses, it's your fault. It's your fault, and everyone else ought to talk to them while they're ignorant. Because y'all keep talking about stuff that don't help them understand Forex. Now, we're going to be grinding, guys. We're going to be going all in. But you got to be consistent. We got to grow. We're going to win. I'm going to do my part. I was going to do his part. Ray's going to do his part. We all going to be doing our part. Call it everybody. Man, I already think y'all signals be killing it. Y'all signals be killing it. Kenny be killing it. All of us, man. Look, we about to do our thing. We about to do our thing.
Gobe bot.
I'm happy to be on that team. I was like, man, Gobe squad. I be coming on this stuff like, dang, they fired.
Yeah. Hey, man, the thing about Stringer, man, is that we've known him for years. Like, he's been on the internet, and then from going to the internet to physically, I was physically with Brandon and when Black Panther died. When we got the word that Black Panther died, I happened to be.
Oh, I remember that. That's crazy.
We were walking down next, my fiance was like, oh my God, Black Panther died. And then she started talking to some random people, and those random people ended up being Ray, Ray was right there with his girl Eden, bro. So I experienced, Black Panther death, with these guys, man. And the relationship that we're going to continue to build and continue to grow upon, like, it's going to be powerful. We're here for the long haul. There's no quit on us because we don't quit on ourselves. We quit the struggle, So with that being said, I'll hand it back over to Brandon. I'll hand it back over to Kenny. Floor's all yours, but definitely, man, we're going hot, and I'm digging it. So,
man, I'm fired up. Like, everybody in Gobe Tradehouse right now, I want you guys to give me some fire emojis in the chat if you're fired up right now from the information that you heard. Some love to these gentlemen who are coming in on this call, all right, and helping us get to where we need to go in this business. Drop some fire emojis in the chat if you're fired up. I see them coming in. Hey, listen, guys, I'm so happy that you guys tuned in on this call. I'm so happy all the leaders inside of Gobe Tradehouse are here. Guys, you are the foundation. You are the foundation. Right now, we're currently the Duke organization Prince. All right, what you just heard from was our upline Prince, Brandon Stringer. You heard from our upline Emperor, all right, Oscar, and our upline Legend. So this fine line of divine is where we're going. We're going to a legend organization. So everybody who's on this call right now, everybody who's going to be under that umbrella are going to be emperors, who are going to be princes and princesses, who are going to be queens and kings, who are going to be knights and nobles, dukes and duchesses, okay? All these things. You cannot be a legend, you cannot be an emperor without having a lot of successful people under that umbrella. And everybody here is the foundation. Everybody here right now is the foundation. So everybody, we're about to go even harder. We're about to take it to the next level, all right? And hopefully you guys, if anybody, Ray or Oscar or Brandon Stringer, I'm pretty sure that we probably want to do this again, right? If you guys want to do this again and maybe start doing some calls together, I mean, what you guys want to do? What you want to put
Most
together?
definitely.
We're ready to work.
We need that. I need these calls. I need it. I need to be on.
Let me know. I'm always ready.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Hey, Icon the family, everybody. Icon the family. Icon everybody in this on this Zoom call right now. Icon everybody in Tradera. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm pumped. I don't know about
pumped, man.
We ain't screaming legend no more. We screaming Icon. You hear me?
Come on,
All right, you heard that. We don't want to hear legend no more. We want to hear Icon. Everybody. Icon the family. All right, so this call has been recorded. Man, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you everybody for tuning in on this call. We are going to post this inside of the group. We still have 10 spots left with the 25% off promo. And if we're able to get off these spots, we're going to open up some more spots. So the sooner we get off these spots, we're going to open up some more spots and pop more legends. I'm sorry, not more legends, but pop more knights, pop more nobles before the weekend's over with. All right. So thanks to you, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you guys on the next call. Go be great. Go be a millionaire. Go be an icon. Peace. We'll see you guys on the next call.
Peace.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.